Hey guys, we're talking about computer use on the couch, okay? You can apply these concepts to watching TV or reading a book or whatever. The only difference is we got an electronic device. So I'm just gonna throw this out there. You can check this, you can Google it, look for some research on this, but EMF, electromagnetic frequency on your reproductive organs, I'm not so sure it's a great idea for long periods of time. So there's a challenge or an inherent risk associated with this position, maybe just from that alone, but posturally there's also some other issues associated with this. You want to think of your posture as what position you would be in if you were standing, because it's putting strain on your system, not as much as if gravity was involved, but it's still putting strain. So you can see if I hold this pattern and I come to a sit, I'm doing essentially forward head posture, right? So I'm stretching the ligaments and the tendons in my neck and my upper mid back chronically, depending on how long I stay in this pattern or position. So the best thing you can do if this is your workstation or your position, you want to move your body. You want to change it up every 10 to 15 minutes if you can, or get more vertical, or sorry, get your spine more more vertical, more straight. So you can do that by the positioning of your pillows. So I'll give you a demo on that. So you'd kind of want to create some sort of ramping here, right? And then you'd also want to put a pillow here for, there we go. So now I'm doing this. Now, if I'm up like this and I'm doing some typing here, it's still got a little bit of that forward head, but it's reduced, right? You can see that my spine has this tracking pattern of more straight there, and I'm using it this way. That way I can use my eyes instead of my neck to look up at the computer there. But again, these patterns can be hard on your system. I mean, ideally, if you had to do it laying down, you'd have some sort of apparatus that could hold the computer up there while you had a keyboard down here, so you could be doing this, right? And then you could be like this, and your spine would be completely straight. That'd actually be probably pretty good. But if we ever have too much of this, that neck position is really where we get into the text neck and people having major problems from that stress on their spinal cord long standing. That'll reduce the nerve conduction velocity or the energy out to the organs and tissues, causing other disease processes that you wouldn't necessarily associate with neck pain. You can also mix it up, put up a couple of pillows here. Go there, you're gonna try to get that higher. Using, again, less neck angle, more eyes, propping yourself up with some lumbar support. That's a good idea for all couches. But really mixing it up, if you're not in an ideal workspace, you want to use the advantageous movement, more motion, less duration of long periods of time in one position, and then try to support your spine in these areas, lumbar, keeping the neck more vertical, less flexed forward. Those are the basic concepts to make a tough situation better. Okay, so I hope that helps. Practice, play around with these different positions and find out which one works best for you, and also how often you need to change to get the most out of it. Okay.